All right, Dre, we'll start 57 bench points tonight. Just what did it mean for you guys to be able to get more than half your production tonight from the guys on the bench?
I mean, that's what they do. You know, everybody on this team is very capable of being a starter. We just got a really good team, so we got starters coming off the bench for real, and they come in and they hoop, and we just took care of business tonight.
Happy birthday, Dre, by the way.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
But how does it feel to score your career high on your birthday?
It was cool. It would have been a little cooler had I had 22 on 22, but I can't go 6 for 6 from the free throw line, I guess. But it's good, and thank you.
Obviously coming on and just shooting threes, getting out there. How did that feel? Just kind of getting the green light to just go and just play.
It feels good, Coach. Like he said, we just got a super good team. We got 3 seniors, but 2 senior guards who are just really super nice, and you know, they just try to incorporate me the best they can. But when you playing behind 2 guys like this, you know, you just take every opportunity and you make the most of it.
Is it hard to prepare for a game like today's game where, you know, it's a smaller college, not as elite of a competition as it might be?
I think at this point in the season, we're just so locked in. Like, we were so used to just playing like good teams that our mindset isn't changing for who we are. But, you know, we got these games scheduled. We had to come out and handle business still. Like, if we came out BS and it wouldn't have been good, you know. So it's about business, and I think everyone was ready to play today. Everyone had good energy, and I like the enthusiasm.
Yeah, and kind of going off that is obviously this is like game in a row. You kind of gotten your legs back. You know, but what do you really get from a game like this, especially in a time like this?
Just thankful we get to play. That's me. You know, I'm just so blessed that we get to go out there with my brothers and I get to play basketball.
I think we just work on us too, figuring out guys who can step up. Like if a guy goes down, who's the next man up? Just stuff like that. Figuring out who the coach can trust really is just all about making the most of the opportunities. Like I said.
Heaven forbid anything happen to the schedule. You got your final stretch coming up with conference games. What are you guys looking to improve on the most going into that last stretch?
Probably just our defensive consistency, because we already know we're very, very good on offense. It's just about not getting stops when we need to, but getting stops early throughout the game. So later in the game, we're already dialed in. We're just playing good defense all the way throughout, and we can put teams away early, and we'll be right there at the end. So this defense is our biggest concern right now.
Yeah, speaking of the defense, obviously the full court press, you're kind of doing that most of the game against this team, and it worked out for you a lot. I mean, what were you seeing on the full court press? I mean, were you trying to improve it? Anything to improve on that?
I think Coach just put us in there and challenged us to really take advantage of the press. We got a lot of athletic guys, a lot of quick guys, and he just wants us to make the most of that press and play fast. So, and we had guys who were out, so just getting our lungs back and stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, you're coming on another stretch where you won't have another game until next Thursday. I mean, what's it going to be like? Are you used to that now? Just kind of without games?
There's really no say, honestly.
Yeah.
There's really no say. But, you know, we just go at it in practice. So I say our practices are like games, really. And we go hard in practice. We challenge each other every day. So I know we'll be prepared.
Yeah, we're going to be competing the whole week, so we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, thank you guys. Couple notes before you get going. 11-0 at home now for Southern Utah. Dre had a career high 21 points tonight. We'll just let you open it up.
Yeah, we're showing competitive maturity, and playing well. Kind of focusing on us in these games. It's not it's hard. And we played 13 guys, double-digit minutes, I believe, somewhere in there, and everyone contributed. And I think it's just showing our depth. We felt like we got like double-digit level starters on this team, and you're just kind of seeing our depth come through, and that's how you're getting these separation and these scores. I think, so we feel like we've really accomplished something with getting a lot of guys ready to roll as we make the stretch run, and we can turn to a lot of guys to give us a spark. And Dre was great today. Him and Harrison having a birthday, great birthday games between the two of them, and so that was fun to see.
You mentioned that stretch run. I mean, we talked to the players about this a little bit, but what do you want to see improve in the back end here with games that you hope to play?
Yeah, we got 6 games. We're tied in the loss column, which basically means you control your own destiny, and because some of those other teams got to play each other. And so for us, it starts with defense, and then we just got to play hard and and play smart basketball, share the rock. I mean, it was emphasis today, sharing it. We get 26 assists, which is astronomical. You know, that's how you lead to 13 threes made. You know, it's hard to make threes in the gym by yourself, you know, at that clip, much less, you know, against an opponent. So that was exciting to see. And, you know, I think down the stretch run, we just got to find our consistency. And that's part of the reasons we needed the couple games here in this long break so we can.
Coach, you've been running that press trap the last couple of times. Is that something we can expect in these conference games coming up?
Yeah, one thing with depth, as it develops, you can do more stuff, and you can wear guys out a little bit. And we've done it kind of off and on, depending on the game, depending on the opponent. And you know, we've seen, you know, we had some success with it in non-conference and early conference, and so that'll be something that we have in the tool bag. We certainly have had some success with it. So we'll continue to press. We got a million zones that we haven't worked on yet in these games. We've got a lot of stuff in the tool bag that we can turn to for sure.
Yeah, and the tool bag all leads to the tournament, obviously. And you can get a bye for the first time in a long time with this program. And what would that mean to you?
Yeah, I mean, it's another step in the direction. I mean, we're sitting here in the middle of February. We're 17th in the mid-major poll. You control your own destiny with 6 games left in terms of winning a regular season championship. And then you get that bye in the conference tournament. That's everything. We've been able to get to those semis, get to that third game, and now we feel like, you know, if you can get to that third game and you're a little fresher, we can be even more damaging, especially as well as we're scoring the ball. I think we're top, you know, probably 6 or 7 now nationally in scoring per game, and we really believe we can score the ball. And as our defense picks up, you know, those things are all going to be helpful getting that bye in the tournament.
Coach, what are you and your staff doing to help keep your guys motivated, especially with games getting canceled? You know, it seems like every week. How are you staying motivated yourself, and how are you keeping your guys motivated?
Yeah, we wanted to, you know, lead the nation in enthusiasm. We really did. We want our energy and effort. I mean, as a staff, we have good energy in practice, and the players, we haven't had to motivate them in practice. We haven't had a bad practice. You know, as crazy as that sounds, we haven't had dog days. The guys come, they work, we laugh, we have fun. You know, maybe that's not for everybody, but for us, you know, we're going to enjoy this ride a little bit, and that's always been our philosophy. And I think has been helpful in a season like this. Is I think we practice with joy and can laugh at each other a little bit, and it doesn't have to be serious all the time.
Yeah, kind of carrying that levity into the second half. Obviously, you go a whole week without another game until next Thursday. Are you going to think about maybe getting another game on Saturday, something like that? Kind of look forward to scheduling, keep your legs fresh.
Yeah, it's tricky because it's so hard to get games. I mean, we've been really fortunate, and fortunately, Coach Wernberg has outstanding relationships with a lot of these schools, and we, you know, try to treat people right, and we've been lucky. You know, because most teams are trying to reschedule games or trying to schedule opponents, and you can't get them. You know, because they're all in their league play. We got fortunate. You know, they have a league game tomorrow, but they're willing to come here and play, and so we're very blessed that we were able to get a game, and as of right now, it doesn't look like we'll have anything on Saturday, but you know, we're gonna keep looking, and you know, just never know. But with testing protocols, you know, everyone's got to meet those, and you guys got to be a week out, so it's probably looking a little tough unless we find a D1 opponent, and you know, those are tricky, but it's good. I mean, at least we were very fortunate to get these 2 in and get ready for Sacramento State next Thursday.
I mean, looking at guys like D comes off the bench and you give him the green light, he's shooting threes really efficiently tonight. I mean,
Yeah.
when you talk about going to the bench like that, when you get guys like that getting reps, especially this late in the season, how important is that, especially just building confidence-wise?
Yeah, D Barnes is a for sure a Big Sky starting level 10 to 20 a game guy. You know, and he's a luxury for us. You know that you know, he's doing what he's doing, and we know that we can turn to him and get that spark. And guys like him and Anand Moody and, you know, Damani McIntyre on these, you know, 19 rebounds in 2 games. I mean, you're seeing these guys how talented they are and how much they can help us.
Yeah. Say anything to Ted after he got that?
Yeah, I mean, I think it was a collective effort. Our guys were just having fun. You know,
Yeah.
we always want to get that bench energy, but you know, it's one of those I'd rather have the enthusiasm and maybe occasionally poke too much. than have a dead bench.
Yeah.
You see that in college basketball, that doesn't look any fun. So part of who we are, but we learn from it and we move forward.
Perfect. Thank you.